Jason, go over for that shelf. You know that place in your home where you put all your nerdy stuff? So we're going to get into what you guys actually collect in a second.
Big shelf.
I'm the one who wants to talk about Luce and Brother, but we're here to talk about a Lion movie. And we got one guy who's putting on a British accent, and one guy who's British who's putting on an American accent. There's complicated stuff going on here. So what's it like to enter the world, to re-enter for some of you, the world of Barry Jenkins and the world of Disney?
I mean, it's such an honor and a privilege. I think what Barry does so beautifully is he invites us into a space that feels so intimate. And I think what I loved about Moonlight and Bill Street and Underground and everything he's done is that it feels
he makes pretty pictures.
Pretty pictures and sincere pictures. And I was like, wow, I'm going to get to be a part of the Lion King that is honoring Mufasa, but also such a sincere depiction of what it means to be a brother and family and chosen family. And I'm really honored to be a part of that.
And obviously the expert.
It was, man, I mean, honestly, it was any time that I'm welcomed into, you know, a family which is being, you know, helmed and led and guided by Barry Jenkins, I'm over the moon. He's such a beautiful filmmaker and such a wonderful human being. He creates an environment in which you feel entirely safe. And for me, that is number one as a creative, to feel safe, because I feel like that can only ever be conducive to creating your best work and creating the right environment for everyone to make this the best version of themselves.
I want to talk about James Earl Jones, and I want to talk about what he meant to both of you, not only as performers, but just, it was, for my generation, and the first time I ever heard him was obviously as Darth Vader, but once I learned about his filmography and stuff, his spirit is so imbued in his character and his performance. Just wondering, both of you as performers, if we could talk about his legacy and what it means to you guys, and any connections directly you had with any of his other performances.
Yeah, I mean, so for me, as you know, James Earl Jones is, yes, an enormous inspiration to me within the specific context of Mufasa, but also in regards to the entirety of his artistry. He has been an enormous inspiration to me. For me, he truly is the top of the mountain, and I think, I mean, I'm in love with all of his work, but there's a scene, I don't know if you've ever seen it on YouTube, from Fences that he did on Broadway.
Like you. Who in the hell ever said?
I cannot tell you how many times I've watched that clip. I'm very much somebody I'm a very meticulous person. And when it comes to my craft, I can zone into nuances and elements of people who I admire. And I watch that scene again and again and again, the way he hits his chest at a particular moment, the way he doesn't break eye contact with his son, the way he discards of the wood at a particular line. That scene for me, if anyone has never seen James Earl Jones do anything, that is a beautiful introduction. That first scene, it shows you his power and his I don't know, just his timelessness.
Do you have any particular connection to any of his performances?
I love him in Field of Dreams. There's towards the end of the film when he's, well, spoiler alert, guys, but he's disappearing into that field, and just that boisterous big laugh he has, and that smile and that warmth, I feel like he covers everyone in. I just, there's something magical about his work and his ability to just drop in 10 toes on the ground and just be present. And that's something I aspire to. I don't know how he does it, but there's, like you were saying, like even when the way he looks and the way he beats on his chest and the way I don't know, there's even the voice of Mufasa, it's a covering.
For me, he provides an extraordinary counterpoint to assumptions about what it was for somebody of African descent performing. And I'm wondering, here we are with an African-themed film, but we have a very particular legacy that we're drawing around. Yeah, he was a voice, and he was used a voice, but I think he brings the enormity of that. Just wondering if you guys can talk about, just on a fundamental basis, about what it means to be part of this legacy, the Disney legacy, but also his legacy.
Yeah, I mean, it's an enormous privilege, you know, and I think, you know, to just be embraced into this family and have the opportunity to contribute to this legacy, to contribute to characters that James Earl Jones originated and Jeremy Irons originated. Such a privilege, something that is certainly not missed on either of us or anyone who's part of this team who made this film. And I think we all gave our best. We all poured ourselves into this. And we're really excited for people to engage with it now and hopefully feel the joy that we experienced in collaborating and making this.
Before we wrap that shelf, what are you guys collecting? What's on that shelf in your house?
Oh my gosh, I collect chess sets.
Oh my God.
I love chess
You and
sets.
Kubrick.
Oh really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's so cool. Yeah, my dad got me into it when I was young. And now I've had to just send them to his house because I don't have any space.
Take the Disney money, man.
Yeah, box office.
Yeah, this is like maybe really weird, but I collect pens.
Whoa.
So like if I stay at a hotel, I'll like collect a pen. Like my first time at TIFF, I collected that TIFF pen. Like, so that's my thing. That's my collect pens, and I keep them. And it's kind of like, look at the places I've been.
That's better than spoons. I mean, they're slightly more utilitarian.
Oh, that's cool.
Welcome back to Toronto, both of you. Congratulations on the film. Enjoy the ride, and say hi to Barry. We love him around here. So.
Oh, thanks, man.
Pleasure.
It's nice to meet you,
All
man.
the best.